Hello guys and welcome back to another LEGO video, and in today's video I'm going to go through the top 10 LEGO Star Wars sets under £60. Now for reference I've used Darth Vader's helmet, which equates to 60 quid, which is $79.99 in US dollars, so that's sort of the price range you're looking at, so from 0 all the way up to that threshold there. Now if you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing down below, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, it helps grow the channel and I really appreciate the support. Now this video is in response to Separatoron, who said, can you do a top 10 with a budget like cheap stuff, say anything below £60? So that's exactly what I'm doing today. And if you would like to see a different video in the future, leave a comment down below what you'd like to see on this channel, and I'll make sure I try and answer it. But without further ado, let's begin the video. Starting off strong, we have the TIE Fighter Pilot helmet. This is 55 quid, so it lies within that threshold, and it has good reviews on the LEGO website, and I think this looks amazing. I like the iconic tubes at the bottom of the helmet. It helps distinguish from the regular Stormtrooper. You can also see this set has great looking box art. I like the dark red glow behind the helmet because it's Imperial, so it's got that edge to it. And overall I think this is a great set underneath 60 quid. Now it's currently sold out on LEGO, and normally when you see sold out that means it's gone. So if you're still looking to get the set, I'd recommend trying to get it off second markets before it increases too much in price prior to Christmas time. Now the next set on this list is yet another helmet, and this is the Boba Fett helmet. Now he thought the TIE Fighter Pilot helmet was good, then this helmet knocks that one out of the park. This is a great model of the helmet of Boba Fett. I love the scanner at the top, which can actually come down. So there's a plaque at the bottom of the set, so just like the TIE Fighter Pilot helmet, if you ever forget who they are, not that you should, then you can always remind yourself very easily. So here on the box art you can see there's a white glow around Boba Fett, which I think looks a lot better than possibly a red, which also distinguishes it from the Imperial, because Boba Fett's obviously a bounty hunter, so it doesn't really have an allegiance. I think this is a great set for any collector, and it's reasonably priced. Now bear in mind you can actually get this on sale on many places like Amazon, if you live in the UK, Smiths, if you're in America, probably Walmart, so there's loads of places you can get this on sale, so you're not necessarily going to be paying that 55 quid to get this set. And I might as well get this one out of the way. So Darth Vader's helmet, another great set as part of this helmet line. I think LEGO have done a really good job on this. This one actually has more pieces, so it's right at the top of this budget here, $59.99, which equates to $79.99 on the US website. So that's what I've used as my reference. Again, you can see the box art, looks great. I love the red again for the Imperial. Now I haven't actually included the Stormtrooper helmet in this list. I just think these three are a lot better than the Stormtrooper helmet. However, if you disagree, leave a comment down below and tell me why you think the Stormtrooper set should be on this list. But I have considered it, but I still think these three helmets are a lot better. So moving on from the helmets, we have the 501st Legion Clone Troopers. Now in the UK this is 25 quid with a limit of 5. Now I have seen this drop in price down to 20 quid on Amazon, and actually in some retail stores like The Entertainer. And I imagine in other places worldwide you have seen this on sale. Now why do I think this is a great set? Firstly, the builds in it are good. You've got Mini Walker and a speeder bike. And within this set you also have 4 clone troopers included and 2 battle droids. Now I know there's a lot of hype for clone troopers and a lot of people want more and more sets with them, as we haven't seen them in a while. And this is one of the main ways you can get your hands on some clones these days, especially brand new. Now your only other alternative I think at the moment is if you buy the UCS Republic Gunship, which obviously is way more and you only get 1 clone trooper, whereas here you're getting 4 clone troopers at a pretty competitive price. This is also great for a stocking filler as it's relatively small box size and quite thin, but also it's a great playset. You can pretend the 2 droids are fighting these 4 clone troopers. Now that is slightly unfair, but I'm sure you could also buy droids second hand on eBay or Bricklink if you needed more for your army. Or hopefully in the future, LEGO actually makes an alternate battle pack which actually has more droids than clones, and then you can really build up armies of both sides. Now this set you see now I think is one of the best sets for under 20 quid from the LEGO Star Wars theme. $17.99 and you get 2 microfighters in one place. So with previous microfighters you actually had to buy both separately, whereas in this one you actually get them both included in one pack. Now this is great because it means you will have everything you need to have a little battle all in one spot, and bear in mind you can probably get this for cheaper from different retailers. It's got very good reviews on LEGO at 4.5 stars. You also get the 2 minifigs in here which I think look really good, good printing on both of them. And as you can see here, the box art's interesting. It's placed in Hoth, which is the correct location for these two respective builds. And as you can see, it's ages 6 and plus, which means it's good for pretty much all ages, unless you're younger than 6. So therefore, it's one of the sets that I think you should get for less than 60 quid, and it's one of my recommendations. Now this next set is the Mandalorian Starfighter for 50 quid. I think this is an awesome set. It's probably one of my favourite ones on this list, and it's definitely a set I want to get before it retires. Now, it's brand new this year, it's summer 2021 wave, and I think LEGO have knocked this out of the park. So this is for Clone Wars Season 7. If you haven't seen that, I'd highly recommend watching the whole of Clone Wars. That's what I did during lockdown, and I don't regret watching it at all. In this set you get 3 highly detailed characters, which will be a major draw to a lot of people. I think they've really knocked out the park with this, and you can see they put a lot of time into these minifigs and getting the designs just right to appeal to fans. And then the actual ship itself is pretty much perfect in my eyes. It's a solid build, it looks cool, the colours are correct. And then you can see on this box art, it looks out of this world, no pun intended. Seeing it in space with a few explosions here and there, with a planet in the background, really sets the scene for the set and really sells it to me and probably a lot of other people. This is one of the sets I would highly recommend getting. I think it's just awesome. I definitely think it has a lot of play value in it, and I think it'll be a great set for Christmas time, or even a birthday if you've got one coming up. So the next set on my list is the Imperial TIE Fighter. Now for some this might be a great suggestion, and for others they might be questioning why this is on my list, but hear me out. So if you currently do not own a TIE Fighter, this set is a solid build. You get 3 great minifigs included, and it has a lot of play features. You can also get it for cheaper than this £35. I've seen it on discount a fair bit, and it's got great reviews on LEGO. Therefore, I think you should get this set if you haven't already got a TIE Fighter. It's a pretty solid build, especially for this size. Now I can't actually remember when the previous classic TIE Fighter was. I know there was the Sith TIE Fighter with the triangle shaped wings, and then before that there was another TIE Fighter which had the red around the cockpit. So it's been a while since we've had a regular sort of TIE Fighter, and I think it's definitely a cool set to get if you haven't already got one. Now if you already own a TIE Fighter and you're contemplating whether you want a new one, or whether you should buy this one, then my advice to you would be wait until it's on a good discount, so 30-40%, and then buy it. So another new set on this list is the Armourer's Mandalorian Forge. Now this is 28 quid, and again this comes with 3 excellent minifigures. You get the Mandalorian, you get the Armourer obviously, and another Mandalorian, and this is awesome. Now this is good reviews on LEGO, and if you look closely, the minifigs here have great printing. You got Mandalorian with the printed arm pieces, and then obviously you have the other 2 figures which also have high levels of detail. So here you can see them 3 figures, and this alone should sell you the set. If LEGO were to sell these in a pack, they'll probably cost 12 quid at least just for these 3. So these make up most of the set, and again you can get this on sale, and I think it's a great addition to a collection. So the next set we have is the Imperial Armoured Marauder. Now on its own this set may look quite ugly, it's very grey, and that's about it. You get great minifigs with it, but it's very plain. However, this is what it looks like in canon, in Star Wars, and actually this is a very good build, and it's at a great price. Within this you get 4 cannons I believe, which are all stud shooters, which obviously adds a lot of play value to this set. You get 4 minifigs, which again adds the value of the set, especially if you can get it on discount. It's got good reviews on LEGO, so clearly people are agreeing with me that this is a overall good set. Again, the box art makes this set look cool, and then here's a close up of the figures. And then finally, for the last set underneath 60 quid, we have the AT-ST Raider. Now if you haven't got an AT-ST already, I would get this set without a doubt, maybe on discount if you can. With this you get 4 minifigures which include the Mandalorian. Now notice here, the Mandalorian doesn't have that printed armour, which is another reason why that Mandalorian's Forge is quite desirable. And then obviously you get the other figures there included. Now what I like most about this set is actually how robust this set is, because I have it myself and I think it's a great build, but also the coloured legs. It just spices it up a bit compared to having an all grey AT-ST like traditional. And then the box art also looks really cool, having it within this forest. how you would traditionally see an ATST, but also how you saw it in The Mandalorian, and is overall a pretty solid set to get if you haven't done already. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and you found it useful. These videos do take a bit of time to put together, so I appreciate the support when you like and subscribe. Now if you want to see other videos similar to this, then just let me know in the comment section below and I can make that happen, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.